In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use reverb effect in Adobe Premiere Pro CC. Let's start with your project already open in Premiere Pro. Make sure you can see your timeline with at least one audio clip that you want to add reverb to. We'll be working mainly with the interface panels, so follow along on screen as I describe each area. First, we need to open the effects panel. Go to the top menu bar and click on Window. A drop-down menu will appear. From that list, select Effects. As soon as you do this, an effects panel should appear, usually in the lower left area of your workspace, near the project panel. If you don't see it right away, check your tabs in that section and look for one labeled Effects. Now, inside the effects panel, there's a search box. Click into that search field and type Studio Reverb. Premiere will filter the results and you should see the Studio Reverb audio effect under the audio effects category. This is the effect we'll be using. Next, click on Studio Reverb, then drag and drop it directly onto the audio clip in your timeline that you want to affect. You can drop it on the clip itself on the audio track. Once you've done that, make sure that audio clip is selected. With the clip selected, go to the Effect Controls panel, usually found in the top left area of the interface. In the Effect Controls list, you'll now see Studio Reverb added to that clip. Look for an option or button labeled Custom Setup or Edit beside Studio Reverb and click on Edit. This will open a pop-up window with the detailed reverb controls. Here's where you shape the sound. You'll see several sliders and parameters, but the main ones to focus on are room size, decay, and dry-wet mix. Room size controls how big the virtual space sounds. A larger room size will create more echo and make it feel like the sound is happening in a big hall, while a smaller room size keeps it tighter and more intimate. Decay determines how long the reverb tail lasts after the original sound. A longer decay will make sounds ring out and feel more atmospheric. A shorter decay keeps things cleaner and more controlled. Dry-wet mix sets the balance between your original, unaffected audio and the reverberated sound. More dry means more of the original sound. More wet means more of the reverb. Start with a moderate mix so the effect is noticeable but not overpowering. Then fine-tune by ear. As you adjust these settings, play back your clip to hear the changes and tweak until it fits the mood of your video. And that's it. You've successfully applied and customized the reverb effect in Adobe Premiere Pro CC.